Welcome. I am Dr. Welcome. I am Dr. Mary Rochiwe Banefo of the National Open University of Nigeria, your online facilitator for EDA833. Today, we are going to look at evaluation techniques and practices of the school management. We will look at the end of this lesson, you should be able to outline the reasons for establishing standard of accountability and also the relationship between evaluation and the effectiveness of school management. Thank you. Sit back and get the gist. Hello. You're welcome once again. Today we are going to look at evaluation techniques and practices of the school management. As you can see from the diagram, we classify evaluation techniques into quantitative techniques and qualitative techniques. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to outline the reasons for establishing standard of accountability, discuss the factors and characteristics of effective school, then explain the relationship between evaluation and the effectiveness of the school, describe different evaluation techniques and applications. You should be able to identify the basis for evaluating teachers' performance and describe the essential aspect of teachers' job performance. The factors that determine an effective school are as follows. One, we have a well-organized school to ensure that teaching and learning take place. School curriculum. The school head ensures that all school activities are in line with the calendar. The syllabus, lesson notes, library books are available. Teachers, parent-teachers association exists in the school and meet regularly. There is always a staff meeting of all the departments. School records are kept properly. School account is properly kept. Account of income, expenditure, bills, and receipts must be accompanied by voucher. 7, you have inspection report. These are kept by the school head and discussed with the staff. Now, first activity, you should be able to explain the relationship between evaluation and effectiveness of the school management. What's the relationship between evaluation and effectiveness of the school management? Now, let's look at the types of evaluation techniques and the applications. We have questionnaire of checklists to evaluate school general effectiveness. We have systematic reporting. A systematic review should have clear, focused clinical objectives. Interviews may be structured or semi-structured. We have peer evaluation involving co-workers, school heads, teachers, and students. Discussion group, use of people's view and opinion in specific situation. Example, to evaluate quality and quantity of something. Then we have observation of classes to evaluate teachers' effectiveness or teaching learning environment. We have continuous assessment to evaluate students' work and performance. These are the types of evaluation techniques and their applications. Let's quickly look at the basis for evaluating the teaching learning process. Evaluation is a value judgment about a given situation in accordance with their qualitative and quantitative and acceptable criteria. Evaluation is embedded in every aspect of school administration, and the person during the evaluation must, first of all, determine the purpose of the evaluation, define what areas are to be evaluated, establish the basis for judgment, and proceed to measure what the evaluator is attempting to discover. For example, the evaluation of the capabilities, and future promise of students can be their academic performance measured in terms of test scores, their social relationship based on psychometric tests, and their behavior as described in records. Now let's look at criteria for evaluating teachers' performance. I've looked at student own. The evaluator or supervisor determines the criteria. 1. Teachers' personal traits, personal qualities, physical and emotional readiness to teach, enthusiasm and alertness, school relation with colleagues and the head of the department, appearance and manner, sense of responsibility, aware of school policies and procedure, concerned about welfare of others. 2. Teachers' performance on the job. We have seen teachers' attributes, personal attributes A and B, personal quality and school relation. Now in the school performance, we have lesson notes, formation of clear, valid, general and specific objective, provision for introduction, presentation, application, and conclusion, delivery and development of ideas, objectives, content and evaluation, the sequence of learning activities, reasonably coherent, use of instructional material. We have effective teacher-student relationship, maintenance of discipline, establish good rapport with his students. 3. Communication skill, giving students opportunity to practice listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Maintenance of acceptable standard as regards to speaking, reading, spelling, and language use. 4. We have mastery of subject, understand his subject and well enough to ensure his students do their best. Then 5. Class visit. These visits are an important aspect of evaluating teachers' performance. Such visits are carried out by the school heads. Now let's quickly look at the components of an effective school. The major characteristics of an effective school, we have sound teaching and learning, school organizational structure, good personal relationship, effective guidance and counseling, good school ethos, the customs, values, attitudes, and character exhibited in the school. With this, we are going to work on activity 2. What are the techniques for evaluating the following? Teachers' class performance, checking of students' stationery, textbooks, and class control, the quality and quantity of school food available and served in the school, students. Thank you for listening.